Live on MLB Network, this is Game 3 of the League Championship Series. It's Game 3 of the AL Championship Series between the Cleveland Indians and the Boston Red Sox. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for them against one of the best starters in the game?
Tell you what, Matt, they got a great pitcher going, so it takes the pressure off the offense. You know, you don't need 5 or 6 runs to win a game. You just scrape out a couple, and he's going to make it stand up.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make them chase now.
Slider strike 3 called as the leadoff man is set down looking to open up the ball game.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Just got a piece up the line. That winds up foul. Oof, and we are in for some tough conditions tonight. 41 degrees at game time. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strike. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. I was talking about him earlier with some people. I kept telling them he's got some really good speed. If you watch him in this game, he's the type of guy, he's not going to shock you with his speed, but he can make an impact with his legs. We'll see if he gets that chance.
The 1-0 delivery. Way in front of that fastball. Now the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. A payoff pitch one more time. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
You talk about pitchers, umpire. If you're working both sides of the plate, you have a tendency to be pretty effective with Matthew Ross back there. Look, there's no doubt he's a pitcher's umpire. If I was pitching in this game, I'm sending him a taxi, making sure he gets there safe.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Santana is under it near the mound, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, right fielder.
Stepping into the box, Mookie Betts. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Naquin racing back, and it bangs off the monster. And he's in at second base with a first-inning double.
Well, there's another hit by him here in the postseason. You talk about impact players. This is how you impact the series, the way he's been swinging the bat.
And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. And he lays off for ball one.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Here's Carlos Santana now. Lifetime against Chris Sale. 12 hits in 40 tries. He's taken him deep once. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. So the base is empty here with one away. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. No score here as we play inning number 2. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Jason Kipnis goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco. He's gone 3 for 6.
Xander Bogaerts.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit in the air to shallow center. Naquin's on the move, but he won't get there. It falls in. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez.
Designated hitter, Hanley Ramirez.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. A runner at first with no outs here. Bounced softly in front of the plate. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Coming to the plate now, Jackie Bradley Jr. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And this is fouled straight back. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Well, he's got him thinking right now. There's a fastball, then he comes back at the curveball and gets him out in front. I think when you get him out in front like that, you come back and throw another curveball right here.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Line to the right side. And that's taken in by Chisenhall, and there are 2 gone now. On to first, a double play. No runs on 1 base hit, 1 error in the inning, and a man left on. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd, and we are tied 0-0. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
So he got him swinging. Tyler Naquin goes down for the first out here in inning number 3.
The right fielder, number 8.
Into the windup and the pitch. Ronnie Chisenhall is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Well, that is a great speed differential. You want to look at the radar gun? He went from 94 to 81. That is tough for a hitter to cover.
He throws him on the fastball there. Ronnie Chisenhall is out number 2 here in the 3rd inning. Josh Phegley is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go. And there's number 8, 1 away.
And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Now a slider can't make it back to that outside edge, and that takes the count to 2-2 now.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they've both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. 3-2 now.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Tribe. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. And he'll face Carlos Carrasco to get the inning underway. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You can't help but feel good about yourself when you make a hitter look like that. That swing was heinous.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Hit down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Red Sox, left fielder, Andrew.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Grounded to first. Gloved by Santana, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The second baseman, number 15.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power. You want to keep as many of those little guys out front off the base before the big boys come up.
And a swing and a miss that time by Pedroia as he finds himself in an 0-2 hole now. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll head to the 4th. Here's Michael Brantley. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
I'm sitting here shaking my head. I'm tripping, man. I mean, I've never watched a guy throw this many strikes. First pitch strike, he's 100% in the game. Every batter, first pitch or strike.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Francisco Lindor goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Edwin Encarnacion now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Can't do much with that one. It's 1-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Left side. Played on the backhand. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Now batting.
All right, so let's turn to Show Track for a more in-depth look at that one. Good reaction, great range, and a nice backhanded stop. And the jump throw with a lot behind it all the way across the infield for the out. The numbers don't lie, and that was pretty spectacular. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes set with the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Ready for another chance? Xander Bogaerts. A base hit in his first trip. Carrasco pauses. First pitch on the way. Way in front of a great slider that time. Goodness. 0-2 now.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
The 1-2 pitch. And he fights this one off here to foul it off to the left, and that holds the count at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. And Kipnis will put this one away, and that ends the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Benintendi racing back. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Number 22, Jason Kipnis.
Jason Kipnis stands in as he looks at a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. Indians still in search of their first hit of the ball game. And he struck him out. The 10th victim sat down on strikes thus far. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Jose Ramirez is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. Digging in to try it again. Hanley Ramirez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Hanley Ramirez.
Here comes the first pitch. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And this is swung on and missed that time by Ramirez. A strikeout victim, and there's 1 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now. He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball. He's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Payoff pitch one more time. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitch Moreland. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is on the ground over to first. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Ready for another chance? Tyler Naquin. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lonnie Chisenhall comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swinging a high pop up back onto the outfield grass now. Under it is Bogaerts, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting,
Digging in for his second at-bat, Josh Begley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Up with it there is Sandoval. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. Still no score. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth.
Blake Swihart.
First offering on its way. A little late on the fastball here as this is bounced foul just off to the left. Strike one. The 0-1 pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks. When he hit that ball, it took a big bounce and hopped over the wall for an automatic double.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that could do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
The 2-0 pitch. On a rope to the second baseman, and the runner gets back. No double play. And partner will slow this way down and have a look in super slow-mo, and you see him just extend as far as he can to pull this in. That's a fantastic play. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. And he is in there.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Here's Mookie Betts. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw goes over to third. Oh, he tries to force it into second, and it's too late.
Now batting, the
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Tapper up the line, but it gets foul. 1 run, 4 hits. And no errors for the Red Sox to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. Swing and a line drive. But that's a foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Another 1-2 delivery. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. So now 2 men in scoring
The
position.
shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his...
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And both runners will score. It's now a 3-0 ball game.
Great recognition. He's looking for a ball up. That breaking ball hung, and he stayed with it. When they're up high, let it fly. When they start out low, you got to let it go.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. He'll swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
Pitch out. Nothing doing. 3 runs already home here. Hot shot on the ground is short. On to Kipnis at second, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the 7th. Here's Michael Brantley. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
23.
This will be handled by Pedroia at second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco.
Striding in once again, Francisco Lindor. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Backhanded. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Edwin Encarnacion now. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Popped high in the air. Sandoval is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Tribe. Still down 3-0.
Your attention, please.
And a new pitcher is summoned from the bullpen as it'll be the left-hander Boone Logan that gets the call. Jackie Bradley Jr. is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
When he is on, that slider is one of the best pitches in all of baseball. That's why he's so tough to those lefties.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Bradley waits on the 1-1, and he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And the pitch. Here's Kipnis now, the second baseman. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The first baseman, number 18.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. His previous meetings with Boone Logan, he's gone 3 for 6. He also has 1 home run. He's set. Here it comes. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The 0-1 pitch. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Oh, that was a tough pitch to lay off of. He took this hack at that slider. He thought it was going to be over the plate. It just kept running away.
And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Here it comes. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Blake Swihart is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Now a ball line fouled off to the right over the Red Sox dugout.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the... Digging in to try it again. Carlos Santana. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. In there for strike 1. A windup and the 0-1. Bouncer down the line. Up with it there is Sandoval. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Second baseman, number 20.
And it's the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Smoke toward third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's there, and he's out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Jose Ramirez. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1. Dan Otero is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Digging in once again, Andrew Benintendi. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Hit on the ground out to short. To his left, Lindor. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Boy, he really had to go a long way to his left to get to that one, as is evidenced by Showtrack. Good first step and a great throw to get it there in time. Definitely took away what looked to be a hit off the bat. Into the box, Dustin Pedroia. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
High pop-up. Calling for it, Kipnis. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's Mookie Betts. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Now the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shoot it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is you pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Pablo Sandoval. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball 1. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. Right side hit hard. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, has he had a rough day. 3 strikeouts and he finally gets a base hit. Tell you what, that's going to give him a little bit of confidence that he can even put a ball in play anymore. You go 0 for 3.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Slapped hard the opposite way. And Chisenhall will make the catch, and the side is retired. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important. To get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Outstanding range on display that time. And here's the data from ShowTrack. I didn't think he was going to get to that one, but he did. And then to complete the play, he made a fantastic throw right on the money. That batter's got to feel like he got robbed on that ball. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 1 out, nobody on. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Strike 3. So now he's 1 out away from perfection. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Josh Phegley stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Well, Matt, they've been real aggressive, taking swings early in the count, but you're losing in this game, so you got to make an adjustment. You got to start taking pitches and maybe working the pitcher a little bit more if it's not working, being aggressive.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in time. He's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you don't have to look too far to find our top player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, there's absolutely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He dominated this game, and he really never allowed the opposition to gain any kind of momentum. This was fun to watch.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win.